white ginger blossoms cool and fragrant, sweeter than the rose, fairer to that moonlight, white ginger blossoms from the mountain fill the thirsty air with exotic fragrance rare. Round your lovely throat you wear my ginger lace. Each white petal nestles close and longs to say, let me stay here. White ginger blossom cool and fragrant by a mountain pool, guard their sweetness all for you. Round your lovely throat you wear my ginger lace. Each white petal nestles close and longs to say, let me stay here. White ginger blossoms cool and fragrant by a mountain pool, guard their sweetness all for you. Aloha means we welcome you. It means more than words can say. Aloha means good luck to you. Good night at the close of day. Just like a love song with a haunting sweet refrain, bringing you joy, bringing you pain. Aloha means farewell to you until we meet again. like a love song with a haunting sweet refrain, bringing you joy, bringing you pain. Aloha means farewell to you until we meet whenever skies look gray for me and trouble begins to brew, whenever the winter winds become too strong, I concentrate on you. When fortune cries nay, nay to me, and people declare you're through, whenever the blues become my only song, I concentrate on you, on your smile so sweet, so tender. When at first my kiss you decline, on the light in your eyes when you surrender, then once again our arms intertwine. And so when wise men say to me that love's young dream never comes true, to prove that even wise men can be wrong, I concentrate on you. Your smile so sweet, so tender, when at first my kiss you decline, on the light in your eyes when you surrender, then once again our arms intertwine. And so when wise men say to me that love's young dream never comes true, to prove that even wise men can be wrong, I concentrate, I concentrate, I concentrate on you.
All right, well, we have some skateboarding people here, so I'm going to talk about some things that I found while organizing in the garage. Yes, because it's always stuff that I need to figure out what to do with. So let's talk about some paper product, some posters. We'll start with this thing. that Todd Hastings, the team manager at Palo Peralta, sent to me. So one day, at the factory in Santa Barbara, they had a visitor, a very famous guitar player. And oh wow, yeah, the corner's torn. Anyway, but so at Palo Peralta, everybody knows that picture. We all know this kind of picture here. But so Todd was kind enough to get an autograph for me. I know it's going to be kind of hard to hold this up. I will do my best. Yes, the chin ramp photo, one of them. But yes, signed to me by the one and only Ry Cooder. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing there. I think it's because Stacy knew Ry Cooder from just being around Hollywood, and maybe he had done some music for Stacy at some point for a documentary. But yeah, so Todd was kind enough. He called me up and says, "Hey, Ry Cooder's here at the shop. You want me to get his autograph?" I go, "Sure." So yeah, and what does he say here? He says, it's like an ancient sea scroll. "Hi, Adrian. Best regards. Play hard, dude." From Ry Cooder, Santa Barbara, 1987. Yeah. So I'll have to figure out what to do with this thing. There's one thing I need to figure out to do with. I will put it over here for now. What else did I find? I found a little Lance Mountain poster from 1986. And, just things that they would send to shops and kids could buy. And what's cool is the wall ride sequence there. And I think that would probably be Lance's graffiti work in the background of that. But yeah, I don't know if I got this while I was... Yeah, I must have got it while I was on the team. But as you can see, it's been up on the wall at my house and at work and whatnot, but still in pretty good condition. Anyway, yeah, Lance Mountain, everyone's favorite, definitely my favorite, very important person for me, Mr. Lance Mountain. Cool poster that I will have to figure out what to do with. I know, this one's on kind of heavy cardstock, and I'm kind of surprised this will have this. This is from, and of course, also The Sad Plant by Mr. Lance Mountain. Summer Tour, 1986. So they would send these to the shops before we got there so that they would know we were coming. And they could put it up in the shop window and advertise the demo. And so we would always have these with us while we were on the tour. And that way, if somebody didn't have one, we could put it up that day and at least let people know what's going on. So this one, of course, unused. But yeah, so we would just take them to shops and over. And then a lot of times we would have extra, and then we would just leave them at the shops, or sometimes we would sign them for the shop, or kids or whatever. But we always had a bunch of these. And but they always went by the wayside and always got kind of thrashed. And but this one's actually in pretty nice, molested condition. But yes, good times, good memories, touring with Mr. Lance Mountain, which obviously anyone who's been on the road or spent any time with Lance Mountain is the greatest thing in the world. It's just what a positive influence and just someone genuinely a pleasure to be around. Am I missing somebody here? No, I think so. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I know. See, even Jeff Hartzell knows how awesome Ted Hastings is and was to us. Ancient Sea Scroll. I know everything is Ancient Sea Scroll because we're ancient at this point. So really, though, those things are all fine and dandy because they, you've seen them around. But I stumbled across a couple of things that I I don't know if I have seen them anywhere else. Maybe, but I don't know. But, so, as you can see, it's been rolled up very tightly for 30 some odd years. But I have this. I actually have a couple of different things, and it's a very unique thing. It's actually, that's right, it's a Powell book cover from, I think, 86? 87. Yes, Powell Peralta book cover, 1987. So, outdated in so many ways. But yeah, I don't know why I ended up with these. I say these because I have a couple of different versions of it. So this is one with a very nice Tommy G board, which I don't even know. They might have just been either somebody at the factory or just some random kids that they took pictures of their boards. I have a feeling it's like guys that worked in the factory. Somebody took a picture of one of the boards. But yeah, so there's one with one of my favorite boards ever was the Tommy G street board. I definitely rode a bunch of these into the ground, and just awesome. So yeah, it's pretty cool that they just took a picture of somebody's board. You know, it's not anyone in particular. But yeah, book covers. I know. And yes, as you can imagine, I guess if anybody who had any of these, that I'm sure they're not in very good condition anymore. So there's one. Then there's this one with Mike's skull graphic, and actually pretty cool. You know that I think that's part of why it just kind of laid out really well. And Mike's board was really popular, and that graphic I think is still really popular. But yeah, so you'd be the cool kid with the pink book cover. But hey, you know what? Pink is so 80s and awesome. And look at that. I have. Hey, look, there's two. There's two of them stuck together. Oh my. So yeah, that's how long they've been kind of rolled up. I don't even know how many were in there. Yeah, so the Mike's board sold a bunch, and the graphic was really popular. But you know, it's like all the Powell graphics are just kind of awesome. You know, they're just really well done. And then I have one more. Did I already? Wait, is it this one? Nope, it's this one. There's one more version that I ended up with. This one being the very famous Screaming Chicken from Tony. Francisco, you want one? I'm surprised you don't know one. Have you seen these, Francisco? Have you seen these before? Because I have not seen them anywhere. Spencer Fujimoto has that tat on his arm. Wow, see that's commitment to committing any kind of skateboard graphic to ink on your skin. That is full commitment. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know where they came from, and I don't know how long they did them, how many they made. I really have no idea. But yeah. Book covers. I know. Such a thing of the past. And Toby and I were trying to figure out, what would be the equivalent. And I guess the equivalent to would be, like, I guess phone covers. But yeah, I don't know. Just not as cool as printed material. And it's a thin kind of very thin poster paper. Oh, look at that. They even have, just in case you don't know how, they have your instructions on how to put the book cover on there. And me, coming from the military background, that I use the grocery store brown paper bags, and that was my book cover. And they even have things like what you can protect from by using that, or you can use it as a hat. I want to know who did those. Yes, doormat, party hat, or cat box liner. Yes. Now, definitely takes you. This just takes you back to a very, very specific time in life. You know, and this book belongs to blah 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 blah. Yeah, pretty awesome. Anyway, so that was really this is what I was actually really excited about, because again, I haven't seen them anywhere. I'm sure that there's some collector out there that has them, but see, someone says haven't seen those in years. So that's good. People have seen them. That means they did not print them up in vain, because this full color glossy book cover could not have been cheap for them to manufacture. But I know it's pretty exciting to come across those. Yes, exactly, Grant. Instructions for very smart skateboarders. But back then, I think a lot of us, you learned from either older siblings or parents, and you learned how to make that book cover out of whatever. And then as you got older, you got more creative, and then you realized, I can draw on these. I can have the whatever graphic of choice. Mine, I have the Stray Cats cat guy on there, the cat with the pompadour. That was my 1980 book cover. Jeff Hartzell, you haven't heard the Screaming Chicken? Yeah. That's what Tony called it back then, Screaming Chicken. So, anyway, that's the exciting show and tell for today. Fun stuff for me to find out, but also makes me realize I need to figure out what to do with them, because that's really what was going on. It's like, what am I going to do with this stuff? Where is it going to go? What can I do with it? And but I will have to flatten some of these things out, because obviously they're hard to manage right now, being all curly. Ooh, Powell 3-ring binder, Mr. Grant Britton. That is awesome. Mine wasn't. I had a 3-ring binder, but it just had the big round red dragon sticker on it. They gave us them for going on tour, and had little pockets for the days of the week, and you're supposed to put all your receipts in there. So I had one, and one of them was that, and one of them was for like the animal chin thing of the timeline of when we're supposed to film and blah 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 blah, and but mine wasn't an official Powell 3-ring binder. It just had a sticker on it, and I don't have it anymore. So anyway, so there we go. Woo! Exciting skateboard stuff. So let's play some music here before I babble out of time. My heart is sad and lonely. For you I sigh, for you, dear only. Why haven't you seen it? I'm all for you, body and soul. I spend my days in longing and wondering
it's me you're wronging, I tell you I mean it. I'm all for you, body and soul. I can't believe it, it's hard to conceive it, that you turn away romance. Are you pretending this looks like the ending, unless I could have one more chance to prove, dear, my life a wreck you're making? You know I'm yours for just the taking. I'd gladly surrender myself to you, body and soul. Can't believe it, it's hard to conceive it, that you turn away romance. Are you pretending this looks like the ending, unless I could have one more chance to prove, dear, a wreck you're making? You know I'm yours for just the taking. I would gladly surrender myself to you, body and soul. From the mountaintops down to the sunny street, a different drum is playing a different kind of beat. Like a mystery, it never ends. I see you crying and I want to kill your friends. I hear your footsteps in the street, won't be long before we meet. It's obvious, just count me in and count me out. I'll be waiting for the shout. Oblivious. Met Bone, she's okay, said no one's really changed. Got different badges, but we wear them just the same. Down by the ballroom, I recognize that flaming fountain in your kindred caring eyes. I hear your footsteps in the street, won't be long before we meet. It's obvious, just count me in and count me out. I'll be waiting for the shout. Oblivious. me till I'm hopeless. Hope it gets you when you go. Sometimes at the edge of sleeping, it rises up to let me know it's much too deep, I'm not so slow. They're calling all the shots, they call to say they phone. They call us lonely when we're really just alone. It's like a funny film, it's kinda cute. They bought the bullets, but there's no one left to shoot. I hear your footsteps in the street, won't be long before we meet. It's obvious, just count me in and count me out. I'll be waiting for the shout. Oblivious, I hear your footsteps in the street, won't be long before we meet. It's obvious, just count me in and count me out. I'll be waiting for the shout. Oblivious.